Okay, so there was a period of time in my life where I went to football practice, and it wasn't like hosted by a school. In fact, I don't know who it was hosted by. Here's the story of my awful football practice. First, how we got in. Okay, now that I'm actually like recapping in my brain how the entire thing was set up, it was weird. It was kind of like, I guess, like practicing playing football, but it was also kind of like a team. Basically, what happened is me, my cousin, and my grandma were all at a store, and this random guy approached, was like, "Hey, do you want to play football?" Basically, it would be like a free trial type thing, but after a bit, my grandma would have to start paying. So I don't really know what it was. Now, my grandma asked if we wanted to do it, and me and my cousin said sure. So basically, what would happen is my grandma would drop us off at a location, and some type of coach would teach me and my cousin and a bunch of other kids how to play like football, I guess, how to like tackle and stuff. But there's a specific detail that I remember that looking back really, really, really does not sit right with me. And that's how we would use the bathroom. Okay, so get this. A bunch of kids would go into the woods and pee there. Yeah, that doesn't sit right with me. And no, I do not know what would have happened if you needed to go number two. But something that made this worse than it already was is it was also like a track for the enemy team to run in. Because both teams were kind of like sharing a practice area. So the enemy team would just be like running while a bunch of kids are in the woods peeing. Now, my guess is no parent was told about the restroom thing, because there's no way any parent would agree to this if they were. Just like, wait, so you're gonna have my kid piss in the woods with a bunch of other kids? Sounds good. I generally think my brain hurts now. Okay, so let's recap what's happened so far. A random guy comes up to my grandma and asks if her kids want to play football. He then has my grandma drop us off at a random location, and then he proceeds to teach us how to like tackle, I guess, and then also proceeds to have us piss in the woods with a bunch of other kids. Yeah, that doesn't sound quite right now, does it? Now, here are my only other few memories. I remember like sitting down and like picking at grass. Really, I don't know why. I think we were doing some type of thing where we all got a different role as like a part of a football team. But what role was I playing? The lawnmower? Or did they just like think I was like super useless and just decided to like let me sit there pick at grass? Another memory I have is rolling down a hill, because it was like kind of not a flat field. The field was kind of flat, but it had this like bumpy part, and I rolled down it. And when I got home, I threw up, and I never went back. Great practice overall. I still don't know how to play football to this day.